The Oprah Winfrey Effect. Oprah is an influential leader, which means she is defined as the leader who causes change in individual and social systems. She is the reality of creatives. Creatives which present valuable change in her followers and developing the followers into leaders. She once said, "My constant prayer for myself is to be used in service for the greater good." On January 29, 1954, Oprah Gail Winfrey was born in Mississippi. Oprah was considered by many to be the most influential person in the world. She came from the bottom to the top, meaning she had humble beginnings. In a low-income neighborhood, she was raised by her mother and father in welfare. She never let circumstances interfere with her ability to create her imagination. She believed in the manifestation of thought. Her grandmother encouraged her literacy within her and started her at reading at the age of 3. She was advanced to first grade, and at 5, because she already knew how to read and write, her church lessons of Bible passages enhanced her learning through understanding of the language of Old Testament scriptures versus New. She took and still continues to take seriously the ability to learn and recreate knowledge within the public. She once stated that she has not had therapy. I interpreted this as the breath of life and being therapeutic in its own. At age 9, she was sexually abused. This happened continuously, and she kept silent until she went into early labor and birth with her son. Still, he died. Still, she spoke as much as she could without going back tracked from the educational system. In 1968, Oprah ran away from Nashville, Tennessee to live with her strict father. At age 17, she was hired by a national radio station. The same year, she was named National Miss Fire Convention and Black Achieve. Oprah graduated high school with honors and things started to look up. In 1970, she won a scholarship to Tennessee University. In 1971, she was crowned Miss Black Tennessee. At 19, she became National's first African American TV correspondent and the youngest first ever to co-anchor news. In 1976, at 22, she was anchoring the news in Baltimore. 2 years later, her first talk show gig co-hosted Baltimore's People Are Talking. At the age of 30, she moved to Chicago and began hosting AM Chicago. 1 month 1 month later, it was the show's #1 talk show. A year after that, it was named The Oprah Winfrey Show. Soon after, it entered national syndication, so the Oprah Effect began and her empire was born. By the age 45, she has received numerous accomplishments. In 1997, she was named Newsweek's most important person in books and media. In 1998, she established Oprah's Angel Network. The same year, she received the Academy of Arts and Sciences Lifetime Achievement Award. She was also named Time Magazine's top 100 most influential people of the 20th century. She was awarded more than 45 Emmys by the year 2000, so she removed her name from the Emmy nomination. The Age of Oprah was declared in 2001 by Newsweek. In 2002, she was inducted into the Broadcasting and Cable Hall of Fame and received her first ever Bob Hope Humanitarianism Award. Her mission, entitled Christmas Kindness, came to life in 2003. In 2004, Time magazine said she was one of the most influential people in the world. She is the only person to be included every year since then in America. In 2007, she built a leadership academy for girls in South Africa. This is where girls can become bold and beautiful by becoming leaders. She said in the opening of the Oprah Leadership Academy, "Welcome to my proudest day of my life. I believe that education is freedom." In 2008, she was nominated the most powerful woman in entertainment. She has a book club. Her networks and humanitarian efforts expand more than ever. Her businesses have bloomed. She has established successful radio stations, magazines, her own television network, and overall production of company. Oprah is an influential leader. She is, by definition, of John C. Maxwell's Developing the Leader Within book, leadership, which equates to influence. She understands her position while getting permission from people to work for her vision even harder, where they're not obligated. She produces results rather than images of what could have or could be. She has developed enough people to act an implementation of Robert Greene's Law of Attraction number 11. Learn to keep people dependent upon you. For years, millions of fans have tuned in to the Oprah Winfrey Show. She has maintained her independence. This is why she's needed and wanted. People have relied on her show, therefore her freedom reigns to the masses, yet her humbleness still remains evident with her people development approach. Through the utilization of media, she creates her own reality to the public. She once said, "I realized that TV could be more than just a playground, but a platform for service and helping other people live their lives." She exudes charisma. John Travolta said, "See, Oprah is a leader. She never asks anyone to give something they haven't already given." Her positive attitude accepts the position of social responsibility, therefore, she embraces the self analysis of potentiality. Her vision is shared by many of Maxwell's states. All leaders are two things: one, they know where they're going, and two, they know that they have the ability to persuade others to follow. Her motivation inspires many. She exudes inspiration inside of the realm of others. A lady who bought Oprah's shoes once said at Oprah's auction, "I bought your shoes and kept them in my bedroom, and when I got really depressed and I couldn't find anybody to talk to, I took those shoes and stood in your shoes." Her influence turns everything she touches into gold. Thus, the Oprah effect. The Oprah Winfrey Show has the highest rated show in national history with over 44 million viewers a week. This is why Oprah Winfrey is definitely an influential leader, and she has more to come.